YouTube, what's the deal, guys? It's your boy Burrow Knows Ball coming at you with another video. Guys, before I get the video started, you guys know I got to say thank you. I appreciate everyone tuning in. I dropped the Bronny James video yesterday, I believe. You guys are going to be, I don't know, I think you guys will be seeing this Friday. So probably 2-3 days ago, and the first day got 500 views. So that's two videos back-to-back, 400 plus views, and I only got 95 subscribers. So guys, I just want to say thank you for everyone commenting, viewing, liking. If you're hating, that's cool too. Some guy today told me I wouldn't beat him in a 1v1, and he's 50. So shout out to the old head, although you're being a hater. But guys, I just want to say thank you so much, and let's get straight into this video. The video for today is the way too early NBA Eastern Conference predictions. I understand the offseason just started 2 months ago, a month ago, whatever it may be. Free agency just started 2-3 weeks ago. I understand that. There's going to be a lot of signings, a lot of trades, and it's going to be fluid. Like Stephen A said, it's going to be fluid, right? But guys, let's get straight into this video. Number one on my list, clear-cut finals winners last year, the Boston Celtics. Guys, nothing much here. We all know best starting five, Jrue Holiday, Derek White, Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum, Porzingis, and their bench is still good. Guys, they didn't really lose anyone. They extended Derek White, and then they extended Jrue Holiday and Porzingis during the season, if I'm not mistaken, too. So their core guy, and they extended Jason Tatum, too. So their starting five is locked in for another 2-3 years. And, guys, I don't want to be here and be that one guy, but I wouldn't be surprised if they win the championship again next year. Are they my pick? They're not my pick, but I wouldn't be surprised, and I don't want to be that guy. But Boston Celtics, number one in the East. I don't think that changes. Coming at number two on my list is the Milwaukee Bucks. Guys, before you guys click off the video, walk with me on this one a little bit. Walk with me on this one, all right? Guys, I understand the Knicks have been doing moves. The 76ers have been doing moves. And both of those teams are impressive, right? They're going to round up my top four. So don't hate on me. But the Bucks, just walk with me a little bit, right? Giannis was hurt playoff time. Dame didn't come in shape. They fired Adrian Griffin during the middle of the season, got Doc Rivers. And, guys, as some of you guys know, changing coaches is hard, man. It's you can go from one defensive scheme to another, offensive scheme to another. So I think that affected a little bit. And obviously during the offseason, Dame came out and said that this is the least in shape he's been for any season in the NBA. So obviously we've seen that. And then Giannis obviously getting hurt at the end of the season. Didn't really had the whole season to get in tune with Dame, but it just seemed weird and they didn't seem in sync. So I think they come a season two with a chip on their shoulder, ready to ball. We know how Dame is. We know how Giannis is. Those two guys have a huge chip on their shoulder, and I just hope that I see the pick and roll a little bit more, right, with Dame and Giannis, because that can be very, very deadly if Dame is extending the floor and Giannis is in the inside doing what he does. So, guys, this is why I got the Bucks number two, and we can't forget Giannis is one of the best two-way players in the league right now. So we can't forget about that, and that's why I have the Bucks number two. And I should have said this in the beginning of the video. I'm sorry, but I'm going to be honest, the number 2, 3, 4 spot are interchangeable. I can see the number 4 spot being number 3. I can see 3 being number 2. I can see 2 being number 4. So it's fluid. It's fluid, as Stephen A likes to say, right? But number 3, guys, number 3, I got the New York Knicks, right? Obviously, they are the power of friendship is what they're hoping for winning a championship. Nah, let me chill. But guys, they did very good work getting Mikal Bridges. I like that pickup a lot. Then getting OG Anunoby. And if you guys haven't seen, I feel like a lot of teams, after they see who won the championship, they kind of play off of them, right? So Boston Celtics have very good starting five, but the two main players on that team is Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum, which are two wings, right? So now, Knicks in the same conference. Go get Mikal Bridges, who's a wing. Then they re-sign OG Anunoby. So, guys, I like what the Knicks are doing. Although they did lose Hardenstein, that's going to hurt them a little bit. But re-sign Jalen Brunson. He took that pay cut. Respect for Jalen Brunson for doing that. So, guys, I think the Knicks are going to be number 3. Good regular season, good playoff team. And, guys, I can see them being number 2, number 4. And the Knicks should be a good. I mean, guys, they're going to be exciting. So, I got Knicks number 3. Guys, number 4. The 76ers. Hear me out. Hear me out. A lot of people might have them higher on the list, might have them lower. And the one thing that scares me, I'm keep saying this, is the health for those guys, right? Joel Embiid, Paul George, they're kind of injury prone. God forbid, hopefully they stay healthy, man. But I got the 76ers at number 4. I like what they're doing over there. Obviously, probably got the most dominant offensive big man in the league right now, or second to Jokic. But they got him. They re-signed Maxey. Go get Paul George, who's a good two-way wing. He still has a decent amount left in the tank. And I like that. You pair those three. I think it's a big three in Philly. I think it's a big three in Philly, right? Then go get Eric Gordon off the bench. And then you got Kelly Oubre coming off the bench. They re-sign him 2 years, $16 million if I'm not mistaken. Then they go get Andre Drummond, who's a backup center. God forbid Joel Embiid gets hurt, Drummond can step in, right? So I like what the 76ers are doing. And like I said, the biggest thing for me with this team is health. If they could stay healthy, I can see them being number 3, number 2. Guys, 2, 3, 4 on my list are interchangeable, I'll be honest. So 76ers at 4, hey, let's ride. Okay, this is where it gets a little tricky. At number 5, I got the Pacers. Guys, before you click off the video again, hear me out. I like what Tyrese Halliburton is doing, right? He's playing with Team USA now. He's gonna get some stuff from those guys and kind of, guys, he's gonna learn a lot from playing with those veterans, right? You got him. You got Miles Turner. Andrew Nembhard, who played very good in that Knicks series. I mean, very good against the Knicks. If you guys watch, you guys know what I'm talking about. Him. Then you go get Siakam halfway through the season. So I feel like once Siakam and the Pacers kind of gel a little bit more, I think they will be a little bit better, right? And we can't forget their first round draft pick, Benedict Mathurin, right? He got hurt right around when they got Siakam. So if you add him in the mix, I think they're going to be a lot better. You give Tyrese Halliburton and Siakam time to gel a little bit more, a whole season with Benedict Mathurin, who's a rising star in this league. I think he could be really, really good for the Pacers. And coming off that Eastern Conference Finals, I know they got swept, but having that experience and being like, okay, we got there, we can do this again. Then you look on the backside, we're getting Benedict Mathurin back. So I got Pacers at 5, guys. And guys, before I get to number 6, this is my sleeper team for the East. If I had to pick one, I think this team can really be good. They got the pieces, right? The Orlando Magic. I got the Orlando Magic being number 6 in the Eastern Conference next year. Now, hear me out. As we've seen in the last playoff series, or in the last playoff run, right? They played the Cavs, and it went to Game 7. I understand that. Guys, they got KCP. They got a good two-way player who could shoot the 3 ball, man. Guys, my hot take. I think if the Orlando Magic had KCP in last year's playoffs, I think they beat the Cavs. I think they beat the Cavs in Game 7, guys. I'm not going to lie. I think they beat the Cavs. So, with that being said, I got Magic at number 6. Got a young core, right? They got Suggs, KCP, who's a veteran, 2-time champion. He could shoot the 3 ball. He could defend. Guys, I can go on and on about KCP. I mean, this guy's a baller. He's a veteran, right? Then you got Franz. Then you got Paolo. Then you got Wendell Carter Jr. And, guys, we're not going to sit up here and act like Paolo wasn't one of the better forwards in this league last year. Guys, not a lot of people were talking about it, but if you know. Paolo Banchero, yeah, he's coming. And if you guys didn't watch him last year, he was one of the better forwards in this league. So that's all I'm going to say. I got the Orlando Magic at 6. If you guys don't like it, then you guys don't like it. And guys, I'm going to be honest. You guys are probably saying, Berto, where are the Cleveland Cavaliers at? I got them at 7. Now, guys, wait. Just wait. Walk with me on this one. I understand they re-signed Donovan Mitchell. They still got Darius Garland. Guys, they still got good pieces. They do. But the one thing for me is Evan Mobley. Evan Mobley has been in the league for 4 or 5 years. I don't know what it's been. I need to see some offensive ability from him. Guys, I need to see something different from Evan Mobley. And it might just be me. I might just be being a hater, but I need to see something offensively. If he could take that next step offensively, I think the Cavs could be 4 or 5 on this list. 4 or 3 on this list, honestly, right? Because last year I believe there were 4 or around that area. Guys, I think a lot of teams are starting to get better around them, just like in the Western Conference. A lot of teams are starting to get better around the Cavs, and they haven't really done anything, right? So that's why I got Cavs at 7. I know you guys might hate it, and they might be better. You never know. But that's why I got the Cavs at 7, guys. At number 8, I got the Miami Heat. Wait. I got the Miami Heat at number 8. Now, they could be better. But listen, they have a decent squad over there. They re-signed Bam. Now they just got to go re-sign Jimmy, right? Now, Tyler Hero, Jaime Jaquez, Jimmy Butler, Bam Adebayo, and Khalil Ware. I'm sorry if I'm not saying his name right. The draft pick, Khalil Ware. He's a 7-footer. He can score the ball. He could block shots. Guys, now listen. If the Miami Heat are smart, they would see what the USA team is doing right now. And if you guys are watching, you guys know that Bam Adebayo and AD are locking the paint down like no other. Even the perimeter, guys. If the Miami Heat are smart, they'll be seeing what USA is doing right now and move Bam to the 4 and put Khalil Ware at the 5. And like that, you can do Jaime Jaquez, Tyler Hero, Jimmy at the 3, Bam Adebayo at the 4, and Khalil Ware at the 5. He's still a 7-footer, guys. We can't forget. I know he's a rookie, but playing next to Bam's going to help him. Now you got Bam on the backside, blocking shots, coming over, defending. Guys, the Miami Heat could be low-key kind of decent next year. They still got Duncan Robinson off the bench, Kevin Love, who could still shoot the 3. So I know they lost Caleb Martin and some other guys too, Gabe Vincent 2 years ago. But, guys, the Miami Heat could be a sleeper too. Guys, this is kind of where the list gets boring, 9 through 15. But number 9, we got the Hawks, guys. They traded DeJounte Murray, right? They got Dyson Daniels, Larry Nance Jr., and some picks, whatever. They still got Trae Young. They got that. I'm not even going to try saying the number 1 pick's name, guys. But he hasn't looked good in Summer League. And I'm not here to say I got so much stock in Summer League. I don't. But if he can't play with these guys, I don't think he's going to look good in NBA for the first year, right? So I think we just give all these guys some time, right? Give him some time to kind of fit into the offense a little bit with Trae Young and Bogey and stuff like that. So I got the Hawks at 9. They could be 10, 11. You guys never know. But I got the Hawks at 9. Number 10, this is where it gets tricky. My heart is telling me the Bulls at number 10. But I just can't do it. Because that's just my heart. I think I'm going to have to go Raptors at 10. I know. They didn't do good last year, but they got young pieces. The trade happened in the middle of the season, but they got young core. Scotty Barnes, RJ Barrett. They got Emmanuel Quickley. So Grady Dick, right? So hopefully he starts getting more NBA minutes, starts shooting the 3 ball like we've seen him in Kansas and stuff like that. So I'm gonna have to take the Raptors at 10. The last play-in spot. I don't know how I really feel about that, but I got the Raptors at 10. Kind of skimming through these last 4 teams, whatever, maybe 5 teams. Bulls at 11. They got some young pieces. Giddey, Kobe White, Matas Bucelis. Guys, go check them out if you haven't. Matas Bucelis, Patrick Williams. Still got Zach LaVine on the squad. So they can be okay. It really just depends on kind of how they all fit together, because obviously Zach LaVine needs the ball in his hands. Kobe White needs the ball in his hands. Josh Giddey needs the ball in his hands. So it's going to be really interesting how it all gels. If it gels good, I can see them being 10 or 9. So they could be okay, right? Number 12, I got the Hornets. Reason they're so low on my list, or I guess not higher on my list, they do have a decent little squad, but it's LaMelo Ball. The health of LaMelo Ball is always in question, right? But they got some pieces over there. LaMelo Ball, Miles Bridges, Grant Williams. They got Mark Williams. So they can be good. It's just the health that kind of concerns me a little bit with the Hornets. Number 13, Pistons. I can kind of say the same thing about Cade Cunningham, but he's not as bad as being injury prone as LaMelo Ball. So I'm gonna have to go Pistons at 13. They got a better squad. I can see them. Ooh. Do I have to flip 12 and 13? Nah, for the sake of video, I'm gonna keep them 13. I'm gonna keep the Pistons 13. But they got a decent little squad too, guys. They got a decent little squad. They got Cade Cunningham. They just got Rob Holland from the G League in this year's draft, right? They got Jaden Ivey, Jalen Duren. I'm missing another one. One of the Thompson twins they got last year. So they could be decent. Like I said, I could see them jumping the Hornets, but I'm gonna keep them 13 for the sake of video. But guys, 14 and 15. 14, I got the Wizards. Enough said, honestly. Jordan Poole, Kyle Kuzma. I don't see much there. I can honestly see Kyle Kuzma getting traded during the middle of the season or even during the summer before the season starts. So that's going to be interesting. Got Wizards 14. And at 15, I got the Brooklyn Nets, guys. Nothing much there. Nick Claxton, Cam Thomas. Guys, we might see in Cam Thomas might shoot 30 shots a game next season. He might break the record for his shots tempted next year. I'm gonna be honest. He's gonna have a 30 ball, but with 30 shots. So just know if you're on the Brooklyn Nets, go sit in the corner, spread ass offense. That's what we like to call it. So Cam Thomas, 30 shots, 30 points. That's why I got them 15th. So guys, honestly, let me know what you guys think. If you guys think I'm tripping, if you guys think this list is okay, give me a rate 1 through 10, A through F. If it's a F, just don't comment, please. Just don't hurt my feelings. No, but guys, thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys made it to the end of the video, thank you guys so much for watching my past videos, liking my videos, commenting, being a hater. Whatever it is, guys, Berto appreciates you. Peace.